Mizzle.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? We live?
We live just in a few. It's touching down. We live from the Mevo.
You know how it is.
All right. Another Truth Talk Nation presents.
Yeah.
There's another True News EP6, man. We had the 6 episodes, Mizzle, man. What's up, man?
You know how it is, man. You got to keep that truth talk into the streets, man. So people who don't know, man, you know, the information for you guys, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Man, so I mean, we got a new clip, man, about a barricaded gunman, man, over the weekend, man. And I want to know, so I know everybody was celebrating the 4th of July, or if you wasn't celebrating, you was celebrating it anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because you was kicking it over somebody's house.
Somebody was doing it. Like,
you know what I'm saying? So, it was a white man, a white supremacist, whether, right, T? What happened, man? It
was, you got a 58-year-old Caucasian man, military style man. You know how that is. Mm-hmm. He so-called has a lot of guns in his house. He was terrorizing the neighborhood for quite some time.
In St. Clair Shores. Michigan, right?
Yeah, you know.
So what about the fireworks?
The fireworks, they you know, everybody lighting up the fireworks. He's so
black kids.
Okay. Just having a good time. You know, the fathers and the uncles, the nephews, the brothers. They putting on the show for the community.
Well, let me give you a history of St. Clair Shores. It was just where the cops shot my man all in the back and they got off. All at the baby shower. Oh, yeah. St. Clair Shores, where Reverend Bullock went there to protest. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's the St. Clair Shores, right?
The story gets even more crazier because as they setting out the fireworks, he come out and he shoots into the crowd, and he hits a 62-year-old woman and a 10-year-old girl.
Let's roll the
clip, guys.
Have tried to reason with the man to come out, but thus far he has refused. 7 Action News reporter Rudy Harper is live in the neighborhood tonight with the very latest on this situation. Rudy.
Dave Glenn, the lockdown in this neighborhood continues tonight. The staging area for law enforcement is directly behind us. You see officers right now walking out with heavy equipment. Several law enforcement agencies are here on scene. Medical staff also here on standby. The home where that man is at is down the road about 5 or 6 houses down. Police wanted to end this peacefully hours ago, but the standoff continues tonight.
Wow, this was standoff tonight, but it ended up, you know, what ended up happening? I don't want to show the whole.
At the end of the day, it ended up at 28-hour standoff.
Several law enforcement agencies.
So,
now you say 28-hour standoff, and you just shot 2 people
over some fireworks. This why
authorities made eye contact with the gunman after they drove an armored vehicle into the home. When they get close, police say he fired shots. They also say he's using multiple guns. Police fired canisters of tear gas and deployed robots with cameras. They even filled the home with water to flush him out. Nothing has...
Hold up, man. Hold up.
It gets crazy.
All this, they flooded the house.
Yeah, they try to flush him out with water. Come on, man.
And no, that.
He shot back at the police.
Shanita Jackson says she was on the phone with 911 dispatchers telling them her neighbor was threatening to blow off people's heads. Then he opened fire. She did not want to show her face on camera.
Okay, now he has a gun. Okay, we're going to send somebody. We'll get somebody there. And next thing I say, he's shooting. At this point, he's just pop, 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 just shooting. It was over 10 kids outside.
Her 10-year-old disabled...
This is a white supremacist on fireworks.
Shooting
on 4th of July weekend. You in a residential neighborhood and you getting mad at kids for lighting fire. I thought this was Independence Day, right?
Intentionally. You know you got kids out there, man. That's going to be the majority of the people out there trying to have a good time and celebrate. And he intentionally shooting into the crowd of kids.
And I noticed they protecting his face and everything. They got his face out there, but they won't put his face in here. I can't find his face nowhere on the net. I'm quite sure if I did a little more digging. But it was just so much going on this weekend. So I was just like, let's roll these clips. But, you know what I'm saying? This guy, I heard this guy had previously been threatening people, you know what I'm saying, with racist remarks before.
Everything. He been terrorizing the neighborhood for a while, they said. You know what I'm saying?
This guy
was shot in the arm. Her 62-year-old mother was shot in the leg. Both were treated and released.
Man, Mizzle, man.
28-hour standoff. Come on, y'all, man. If it was a black man, come on. Dead on sight, man. It would have been taken out. It would have been a lot more quicker than a 28-hour standoff. And you shoot into a crowd of kids, and you already shot 2 people. then you shooting back at the police. We don't even shoot back at the police. We might just be pulling our wallet out, our phone out, and we get killed just for that. But you shooting back at the police? 28-hour standoff? You don't get that much time, man. We don't get that much time.
Man,
so
I can't.
It's just true talk, man. We just putting the stories out there for you guys to understand what, the type of stories that we doing. So
the kids was out lighting fireworks. He got mad and went out and shot somebody, but he ended up shooting a lady in the arm and a baby.
10-year-old girl.
A 10-year-old girl. A baby, yeah. Wow.
Then, like you said, the news, what the story said is he was already threatening people. They called the cops because he said he was going to blow people's heads off. The cops didn't show up soon enough, and this was the end result.
Well, we got another story right here, man, Mizzle. Let's roll with this one, man. To where a lady walked into Africa, Uganda, and killed over 100 black babies, man. Can you believe some shit like that went on? You know what I'm saying? Her name is Renee Banch. Here's you looking at her right now.
Renee Banch, y'all. Renee Banch.
Banch.
Over
Founder of Serving His Children. Goes over to Uganda and kills over 100 black babies in Uganda and flies back to the U.S. and then not even locked up right now. She's talking about fighting extradition, fighting the case. They ain't even locked this bitch up. And this bitch is not a doctor. Let's roll this clip right here, man. Let's roll this clip right here.
Myself as a medical professional or health worker of any type.
Hold on now. What's going on?
I have never represented myself as a medical professional or health worker of any type.
Oh, as you see right here, Renee Banch, nonprofit serving children, went over and killed Ugandan babies.
Come on, man. Ain't nothing happened to her yet.
As you see. And let's go back to what she said.
I have never represented myself as a medical professional or health worker of any type.
And then
what the hell possessed you to perform whatever type of work that you're doing as a help, to kids? So you don't know what the hell you doing. What is you doing?
In crisis situations, but I have never practiced medicine, and I have never adorned or put on any sort of a uniform or white coat for that matter.
Come on.
Let's go back.
Different. I come from a really small town.
Now, any other person would have been locked up, man, worldwide. Exactly. Any person. But this, what was her name? Renee Banch?
I have assisted our medical team in emergency settings and in crisis situations, but I have never practiced medicine, and I have never.
This chick was a lifeguard.
I have never.
One more time. I got to hear this one more time.
Our medical team in emergency
let's back it up
one
more back. Let's back it up with Renee Banch. People don't even know this going on.
I have assisted our medical team in emergency settings and in crisis situations, but I have never practiced medicine, and I have never adorned or put on any sort of a uniform or white coat for that matter.
And she said, what else up here?
I have never represented myself as a medical professional or health worker of any type.
Of any type.
Come on now, man. Mizzle.
Come
on, man. What's going on, man?
How does that happen?
How did
she get through the loopholes?
I heard she just flew in through the airport and put on a coat and said she was a doctor, and they let her in Africa, man. Because she was white.
Man, that's crazy.
She looked like a doctor, right?
They killed all them innocent babies, man.
Over 100 African babies.
That's terrible, man. It's terrible, man.
Come on, yo.
Man. They let that happen.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying?
They have to let that happen, man. To get her over, to get through like that without she even said it, man. All them babies, man.
And so you trying to tell me you have to have a motive behind that to go and kill babies.
To kill them babies. She knew what she was doing.
So you know what I'm saying? Right. You was sent in. Was this some type of cult shit that or
sent in to take them
and you're not locked up?
And nothing happened. Then she got back scot free.
Yeah, and fighting the case. And you said you're not a doctor. But here, I know it was one case of as a black boy. He was posing. I think he was like a Nigerian or something. He was posing as a doctor or something. He was in there saying after 2 times they locked him up.
Yeah, he locked up, man. He didn't have a chance. They was all on him.
Well, man, I find that weird to be a fake doctor and you're not locked up after killing over 100 babies. Anywhere else, if you would have did that, it would have been a world crisis. They call him the world crisis, but I can't tell she ain't locked up.
Come on, man, you killing innocent babies, man, and you already know you don't know what you're doing. You admitting it. I'm admitted. Come on, that's crazy, man. That was somebody set that up.
Yeah, somebody set that up, man. But we got another story, man. We're gonna come with some shit been going on over the holiday, yo.
Oh man,
I heard they tripping all over the new cast for the Little Mermaid. But it's a black girl, man, right?
Black cast member, yeah.
Named Halle Bailey.
Oh yeah. Halle Berry. Don't get it confused, y'all. Check it out for yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Let's roll this clip, yo.
He has landed the starring role of Ariel in The Little Mermaid.
There she go right there. That's Halle Bailey. This is what they scared of, huh? Is this a Halle Berry reincarnated?
Movie star. All over again, man.
I guess the mama said, I'm make my baby a movie star. Halle Bailey.
Live-action remake. Who is Halle Bailey, you ask? Well, she is half of the R&B duo Chloe and Halle. The girls are signed to Beyonce's Parkwood Entertainment label. She also has a supporting role on Grownish. The Chloe and Halle Insta account posted this with the caption, "Dream come true." Halle Berry even tweeted the young star that Halle's get it done.
Wow, look at this, man. You know what I'm saying? We have,
look at that, y'all.
After all this violence and stuff going on over the holiday, man, we got actually a good story.
Good story, man. That's beautiful, man. Yeah,
but people,
but they still hating on
the bad side, man. What was they saying, T?
They still hating on it, man. They, you know how it's gonna be.
You know, motherfuckers cut their neck. They making everything black.
They know how they do. Everything is switching to black now, so they hate it at the same time. But we love it, and they hate it.
That's
All right, guys. Are you surprised by the casting decision?
You know what? I am not surprised at all.
You know, I'm not surprised. Enough of that on that, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know what they're about to. But this is Halle Bailey. You already know. Y'all. But did you know, man? T. I went to Tariq Nasheed and he was talking about the other day that shit. I mean, this is African sculptures right here.
Oh yeah. Look at it.
This has been a mermaid. Black mermaids been out in African culture since the beginning.
Exactly, just coming back.
So why are you mad? Because they casting one black now.
Yeah, true identities coming back.
And this is, as you see, people right here. Let me scroll. You know, Tariq, I went to his page to find this shit right here, man.
Check this out, y'all. This is for real. This is real.
Look at these. Look at them sculptures.
Yeah.
Right here.
Truth talk.
Namos. It's been out.
It's been out, man.
And so you tripping because it is?
Been out, man.
You know what I'm saying? Look how beautiful that is.
They stole the identity to begin with.
That's a mermaid.
Yeah.
Which one is more beautiful?
Look at that. Truth talk.
Come on now.
That's way back.
You know, so I just can't believe it, man. Anything else you want to say about it, man?
You gotta know your history on that, man. Like you said, it's things coming back around. They've been stole our identity. They get credit for a lot of things that we invented, that we started, and now it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just our time. We getting the grasp on everything and getting everything back, and they not too fond of that and happy about that. You know what I'm saying? We taking over in the sports. We did the golf. We done did a lot of things now.
There's niggas in NASCAR.
Yeah. NASCAR, soccer, hockey. I mean, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We just developing all over. I mean, we've been doing it, but we just basically getting recognized now. You know what I'm saying? They got the new animation of Spider-Man. You know,
yeah. So I know they pissed. So there's a lot of shit going on. Everything is black now. Black is hot, man.
Black is hot right now, man. You know,
right.
They killed us for Black History Month, so we just getting back, you know. We started the year off bad, with the R. Kelly, you know.
Yeah, they tried to stop.
take us down. The Bill Cosby, but we coming back around, man. Black Power, man. It's coming back up. True talk.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it's great. You got daughters, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's great for the daughters to see something other than some ass shaking or some. And looking up to some Cardi B's or well, I didn't disrespect the Cardi B or any of the
stallions,
black women, but
yeah,
it's you know what I'm saying. It shows a good light on excellent black actor that they casted, and the girl is a beautiful one to play the role, man.
Right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree, man. I agree myself, man.
You know,
you're right, man.
I think it was excellent, man.
Good choice, I must say.
So you know, we got over the man. There was a lot over the holiday weekend, man. A mall blew up down in Florida, yo.
Florida.
What the fuck was that about? They talking about it was gas
leak. Gas. What's something they called it? The department, the gas department beforehand or something. I don't know, man.
You didn't smell this shit before?
How does a mall blow up?
Let's listen to it.
23 people hurt, including a child, after
Look
parts
at that
of the
area.
Plantation shopping mall reduced.
Do that look like something like a gas leak though? You didn't smell all that?
That's big, man.
Do that look like a bomb they're trying to cover up or some shit?
That's big.
Man, let's not get no story started, but shit, let's roll it.
That's big.
You know what I'm saying?
To rubble. Take a look at the aftermath of a huge explosion. It's expected to be caused by a gas leak. Witnesses describe the moments after the blast.
And the whole building just shook. Like I just felt my body go like this.
The blast sending debris and pieces of concrete as far as 100 yards away and shattering windows at nearby businesses, including LA Fitness. Many people running and ducking for cover, not knowing what was going on at the time. The Navi's Morgan Reiner has been there all day.
Well, let me stop. Did you know that the terrorists days before that, I'm going to try to find that story on the next one, but that it was a terrorist threat, and then they was threatening the 4th of July weekend.
Right.
Before this even blew up, and they're trying to say that it was a gas. Look at all that shit that blew up.
The gas leak, man. Come on now.
You didn't smell it?
Morgan, how's it look there tonight?
At a mall?
Well, John Carlos, hours later, we're still surrounded by large pieces of debris like this everywhere. And we're being kept about a football field away. If that should give you any indication about how strong the blast actually was. And tonight, I spoke to people who were here during the blast, and they describe it as a Category 5 hurricane.
Damn.
I was actually going to get up and go for a run, and I actually run right along here.
For the first time, Takia Dumoy decided not to go on her usual Saturday morning jog. Call it.
Oh, here we go. They met. All right, you get the point.
Yeah, just
but so on, they messing the stories up today. They never skip today, man. What are they doing, man? They fucking with Truth Talk, man. Mizzo.
Monday Madness, man. It's all good.
Yeah,
man. It was just the blast, man. I mean, that seemed like something suspicious with that, man.
Yeah, man. That's some weird shit.
Didn't nobody call? I mean, how they missed that?
Hold on up, man. I mean, I don't know. You didn't smell that shit. That's mighty fishy. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Businesses is too much.
Over on the 4th of July weekend, you know what I'm saying?
The market have been packed, man. 23 people, and surprising when more people, casualties than that died, But I don't know, man. They got that's a big investigation on that story, man. Something ain't right with that. Then, like you say, the terrorists, was planning something ahead of time. Who knows, man? That's kind of crazy, man. A wall to blow up. That's big, man. Right there, man.
Here it says, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to this. You know what I'm saying? It says ISIS threats leading up to the 4th of July depicts attack on New York White House. I mean, they could have just been, and they hit
all over. Yeah,
they hit the mall. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not starting no fake news and all that on that. I don't know none of that, but it just seemed fishy days before that, and then the mall in Florida blows up. That's that could be fake news, but
Fairlane, that's like Fairlane getting blew up.
And then they said, it's a gas, but a goddamn whole football field blow up.
Right, that's suspicious, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You know we like to come with truth talk, so I don't got no story on that one. So, you know.
Yeah, man. Just had to put it out there, man. Get you out of it, you know. Sometimes you just got to read between the lines on stories, man, because the news will put it out there one way, but we read between the lines.
Man. Yeah, that was a lot of news, man. Anything else, man? Mezzo, man, what's going down?
Oh, man, not much, man. You know what I'm saying? Nice little weekend, man. Ready to get back to business, you know. Now we do, man. Try to find some more stories out here and see what's going on in the streets.
Man, I know that's right, man. Well, shit, this news, man, is keeping a lot of people informed, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh, yeah. That's right, man. I mean, you know, me, myself, I just, you know, I don't really too much watch TV because the news, they put too much things in your head and put it in the wrong way that make, you know.
Yeah, they come with the fake version.
Yeah,
they come with the fake. They have edited and all kind of shit, you know. Exactly, so we got to take the news and narrate on it and elaborate on it and break it down. Because shit be selling fishes like that mall blow up, you know.
They tell you half the story, but, you know what I'm saying, they don't let you know the real. So we try to do other things, you know what I'm saying, and get involved and get deep into it and just put it out there so we can enlighten you guys on what's going on. And you put your own mind to it, the ones and twos together, and come out with you know what I'm saying, be on the same page that we on. You know, it's true talk, man.
All right, man. Well, shit, man. We're going to leave you like again with another Malcolm X, man. You already know, because shit, man, a lot of his speeches, man,
deep.
It was really deep, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. A lot of shit had went on this weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? You had that St. Clair Shore shooting, man, for him to kill himself and kill his wife because she went out and apologized. He had to barricade him. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with the water.
Off. Yeah, flush your mouth. Come on, man. I ain't gonna flush him out. What kind of shit is that? We gonna flush him out.
Only white people get treated like that in the hood, don't they, man?
That's crazy.
They ain't gonna flush us out, man.
Flush us out, man. Pop, 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 pop.
Man, dog. You know what I'm saying, man.
It's different now, man.
Yeah, well, shit, man. Let me lead you with this, yo.
Apparent message of love that you brought back from Islam is the real reason they're after you, because you're not hating as hard as they want you to.
Well, I never did hate anybody hard. But I do know that when I wrote that letter saying that there were white people in Mecca, it shook up a lot of Muslims, because most of the Muslims who follow Mr. Muhammad absolutely believed that it was impossible, physically impossible, I should say divinely impossible, for a white person to go to Mecca. And my trip there shattered that image, or that misconcept.
Didn't one call you directly, Malcolm?
I've been receiving calls ever since I left the Black Muslim movement.
And what sort of calls, Malcolm? You're disenchanted and deal with the fact that these men who were your brothers are making threats against your life?
No, because actually it's not their fault. Most of them, now Joseph and the officials, they have a knowledge of what it's all about. But the rank and file Muslim brother does not know what it's all about. They are, out of religious sincerity, they think that they are doing the will of Allah by protecting a man who I myself taught them was divine. So I don't in any way fault them. But those who are over them and give the orders, and actually the ultimate order comes from Elijah Muhammad himself. As long as I represented the Black Muslim movement as an example of morality, unity, and militancy, as long as I could do that, I represented it. It was when I realized that it could not be represented as that I came on and started working among the non-Muslim Negroes, as I announced in January. And I had no intention, or rather March, and I had no intention of ever even speaking on this. Had they left me alone, you still wouldn't know what really took place.
Why are they threatening your life?
Well, primarily because they're afraid that I will tell the real reason that that I'm out of the Black Muslim movement, which I never told. I kept to myself. But the real reason is that Elijah Muhammad, the head of the movement, is the father of 8 children by 6 different teenage girls. 6 different teenage girls who were his private personal secretary. The one who first made me aware of this was Wallace Muhammad, Mr. Muhammad's son. And I had stated in a newspaper article about an effort to take my life back in January, and at that time the Muslims denied it. In fact, they tried to make it appear to my brother that I was insane. But on a program in Chicago called Hotline, that's moderated by Wesley South, John Ali, the national secretary, admitted, I think think it was Wednesday or Thursday, one of these days last week, that they absolutely were going to kill me.
What steps will you take to protect yourself from this threat?
I take no steps. I have a rifle. If anybody comes to my house without a good reason, I intend to try and use it. That's all.
Right now.
And that's it. Truth Talk Nation, man. Mizzle, we out, y'all.
By any
Judah
means
Woke
necessary.
Ace.
You got it.